Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my Best of Beauty 2016. I know I haven't filmed a video in so long, but I wanted to come back and film this video for you. So if you want to know what I've been loving throughout the year, then just carry on watching. So I'm going to start off with skincare, and I'm going to start off with one of my favourite cleansers that I've been loving this year, and it's the Emma Hardy Amazing Face. I think it's pronounced Moringa, not too sure, but it's a cleansing balm. I absolutely love cleansing balms because I've got really dry skin, and I feel like a balm is more hydrating, rather than a wash. This is quite expensive. It's about £40, but as you can see, I have loved it a lot. I got it about 4 months ago, so it's lasted quite a long time, and I still got a lot of product left, but I just feel like it really hydrates my skin and cleans my skin when I have a lot of makeup on. And I also like how that it takes like the residue makeup off. If I take my makeup off with like the Garnier Micellar water and I think it's all off, and then I go in with this and take it off with a muslin cloth, then you can see a lot more makeup that hasn't actually come off. So I find this really helpful, and it's just a really lovely product. I want to talk about my favourite exfoliator of the year of 2016. I never really exfoliated before, but as I started working at Space NK, like a lot of the girls said, like you need to exfoliate to get rid of like dead skin cells and things like that. So I started exfoliating about 6 months ago, and the difference in my skin is amazing. I find that my skin's much smoother and looks more like flawless when I put my makeup on. I actually have a picture of my skin about 6 months ago and a picture of my skin now, and you can really see the difference. But the exfoliator is the Oskia London exfoliator. This is the micro exfoliating balm, and again it's a balm because I really like balms. As I said, I got dry skin and they really help with hydrating. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I only use it about once or twice a week, but when I've used it, the difference in my skin is amazing. Like, it just feels so smooth, and yeah, it's just really lovely. So I really like that, and again, it's from Space NK, and it's about £50, and it is expensive, but I think you should really invest in good skincare. I think it's more important to look after your skin, because if you want your makeup to look really nice, then you need to look after your skin. So I really recommend that. Lastly, the moisturiser I've been loving this year is the NYX Creme de Fraiche. Just looks like this. I've gone already through 3 tubs of this year actually, and it's not even that expensive. It's about £25. It might be expensive to some, but there are more expensive moisturisers out there. But yeah, this is £25. It's just a really nice moisturiser for the daytime. It's very light, very hydrating, and again, it sits really nice under foundation, and it smells so good as well. So yeah, that's just like a rundown of my favourite skincare this year. Okay, so now on to the fun part, makeup. The 2 primers that have been my favourite throughout the year of 2016. I'm going to mention this one first, and this is the Estee Lauder Illuminating Perfecting Primer. I started using this at the start of the year, and then I stopped using it at about September, I would say. But this is such a nice primer. If you want your makeup to stay on all day long, put this on and it will. It literally will make your makeup stick. I do find that it does clog up my pores, so I did switch to the Too Faced Hangover Primer, which is so lovely. I don't find it helped my makeup stay on as long as the Estee Lauder, but it definitely hydrates it. I have it on today. It definitely hydrates my skin and, what's the word? Floors it out. So yeah, I've been really liking these 2 this year. Okay, so my favourite foundation of 2016 has definitely been the NARS Sheer Glow. I have 3, just like backups. I have 2 in Mont Blanc and this one in Devella. Not really sure how you pronounce that word. But yeah, NARS Sheer Glow is the nicest foundation I've ever tried in my life. It's so dewy and luminous and full coverage and flawless. It's just perfect. I absolutely love it. I used to wear the MAC Studio Fix, and then I swapped to this one, and it's just beautiful. Like, it's so nice, and however much you put on, it's not cakey. It will just like floor out. And yeah, it's such a lovely foundation. I really recommend it if you have dry skin. NARS do a all day luminous if you have oily skin, which is like more of a matte finish. But for me, as I have dry skin, NARS Sheer Glow is just amazing. I just want to quickly add in the Beauty Blender. Oh my god, it has saved me this year. And it works really, really well with NARS Sheer Glow as well. It doesn't work with every foundation. Like I have the Marc Jacobs foundation and the Born This Way, and I don't think it works with them two. But Beauty Blender with the NARS Sheer Glow, just, oh my god, it's amazing. It just presses it into the skin and you just look flawless. Like, it's amazing. They're £18, and again, it is expensive, but I highly recommend the Beauty Blender if you want like a really nice flawless finish. On to concealers. My favourite concealer has been the Lasting Perfection concealer. This has been my favourite for years actually. It's like £4, so you might as well just go and try it out. It's so good. I like it under the eyes. It's just really nice and dewy, and it's quite full coverage as well. So, and it's really brightening, so I really like this one. And then the next one I've recently bought. This is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. Oh my god, this is amazing. I think it's oil based, not too sure, but this is so nice under the skin and under the eyes again as well. My friend said the other day, your eyes look like, under your eyes look so dewy and like hydrated, and it was this. So yeah, I'm really enjoying using this. I would say though, do get a shade lighter because it does oxidize a little bit, which I have found. But it's not that bad when you add like powder over the top and stuff. But yeah, I really recommend this one. For powder, my favourite powder this year has definitely been the Laura Mercier, what's this called? Laura Mercier Mineral Pressed Powder. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm going to say it again, I have dry skin, as you probably know. I find a lot of powders dry my skin out. Even if I have to put a powder underneath my eyes to set my concealer. Don't mind that noise, that's my dog snoring over there. I have to always set my concealer under my eyes, and I find that every powder that I use, it just looks dry. Like at the end of the day, it's just like so flaky and horrible. And this year, I found this powder. Oh my god, it is amazing. Like if you have dry under eyes or just dry skin in general, then you need to get this Laura Mercier powder. I only put powder under my eyes, nowhere else. But yeah, it's just so nice. It's not like one of them powders that is just very powdery. It's just it's very light, which I like. I like a very light powder, and I think that's why it's not that drying, because it's just a very mild like powder. I don't know if you can see on the back of my hand. It's just nothing, but it sets my concealer, and yeah, it's just a really nice powder. And then the next powder that I've been really liking is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is so beautiful. If I ever want to like set like my whole face, then I use this. This is just such, again, a light powder, and I don't know if you can see again on the back of my hand. Yeah, it's just a really light powder just to set your face. It's not drying at all, and yeah, that's all I can really say. It's just a really good powder. I only have one product for my eyebrows, and that is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I get the shade Soft Brown. I do think Soft Brown is a bit too dark, as you can see, like my roots and then my brows, but I think I kind of make it work. I just think this is so good. Like as you can see, I've hit pan. This is just such a good eyebrow pomade. Like it's so good. I don't even have to set my eyebrows with like a gel. This just stays in place all day. It makes a really nice shape. And yeah, I can't fault it. It's brilliant. Okay, let's talk about eyeshadows. Eyeshadows have been like my favourite this year. I absolutely love eyeshadows. Have to mention my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I made this Z palette about back in the summer. I think I made this. I just love it. It's just like the best thing in the world. It's so beautiful. I was saying to this girl the other day, is it weird that I just look at my eyeshadows and just stare at them? Is that just me? I don't know, but I do. I just think they're so good. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are so buttery, so easy to blend. They're just really good, and the best thing about them, I think, is that they're so affordable. They're like £4 excuse me, they're about £4.50 for the eyeshadows, and then they're like £7 for the foiled eyeshadows, which are ones at the bottom. So they're so good. Like I could compare them to like Too Faced or MAC, and like they're like half the price. So I definitely recommend Makeup Geek eyeshadows. My favourite eyeshadows have been this one. This is Creme Brulee. As you can see, I've hit pan on that. It's such a beautiful like crease shade. I really also like Burlesque. This one I've used so much this year. I've really been liking burgundy eyeshadows because I have greeny blue eyes. I just feel like burgundy eyeshadows really bring the green out in my eyes. And the foiled eyeshadows are just amazing. Like this one here, I think this is Starry Eyed. It's just incredible. And they're so pigmented. So beautiful. I love them. Then I have to mention this one. I think this one is like the best palette I've ever used in my life. This is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I got this back in the summer for my birthday, and look at these colours. They are just incredible. All the colours that I would ever use on my eyes are just in this palette. The colours are so pigmented, so blendable. Like, I hate it when I get a palette and the shades are just not blendable. They just don't blend and it's just a hot mess. These blend so seamlessly, so beautifully. And the foiled shades here, these two, are so pigmented. Like, look at this. Like, how crazy is that? It's just so gorgeous. It's just there. It looks so beautiful in the lid or in the inner corner. I also love Love Letter. And also if you're doing like a cut crease, whenever I do a cut crease, I go to this palette. It's just incredible. If you want a good quality, good pigmentation. I mean, they do have a little bit of fallout, but that's what you expect with pigment this good. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's incredible. I have to mention my beloved Too Faced palettes. Oh my god, you guys, Too Faced palettes are just the bomb.com. They are just incredible. I always recommend Too Faced palettes to everyone. They're just so good. I don't know if I could ever say like a bad word about them. I think the packaging is just incredible. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which is so beautiful. This is the Too Faced Bonbon, and then the Too Faced chocolate bar. This was the first one I ever got. I think this is like the first palette I ever got, and I still like use it to this day. It's just beautiful. They just again they blend so seamlessly. They're so buttery. They're so pigmented. They're just so good, and the colour ranges in these palettes are just so beautiful. And again, the packaging of these palettes, it is so nice. The peach palette I've been using like non-stop. The colours are just so beautiful. I don't actually think there's that many peaches in here for a peach palette, which is a bit weird. But I'm not complaining because it smells of freaking peaches. And the chocolate bar one smells of chocolate. So you can't really go wrong. And then I quickly just want to add these eyeshadows here that I got about 3 months ago. Here, these are all of the Glitter Injection pressed glitters. Just here. They are, look, I literally just accidentally touched it. You can see all that pigment. They are just incredible. I did do a Instagram story of how pigmented they are the other day. They are just so good. And also I find with a lot of glitters, if you put them in your lid and then you look up, they always transfer. These don't do that, which is so hard to find, but they don't. They're just so good. I would highly recommend them if you're like really into glitter. So yeah. I feel like this video is going to be so long, but next I'm going to be talking about bronzers. I have been really into bronzers this year. I never normally used to be into bronzers just because I'm so pale. I just always felt like it just looked muddy. But this year I found two that have just been amazing. The first one is the Urban Decay Beach Bronze in Sunkissed. This is just such a beautiful kind of cool toned bronzer. I feel like cool toned bronzers suit me better than warm tones. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's so like nice on the skin. It doesn't look muddy. And yeah, I just really like it. I have it on today, as you can see. But yeah, if you're looking for a cool tone bronzer and you're quite fair like me, I would recommend the Urban Decay Beach Bronze in Sunkissed. Next one that I've absolutely been loving. I actually got this for Christmas, so I've had it not that long. But this is the Too Faced Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer. It's quite a long name, in Sweet Tea. just looks like this, and yeah, it's just gorgeous. And as you can see, it's not that dark and it's glowy as well, so it looks so good if you're dry. And again, yeah, it's just really pigmented, looks really lovely on the skin, and yeah, I really like it. Okay, on to blushes. I have two to mention. The first one, this blush has been my favourite blush, I think, for about 2 years now. It's just incredible. It's NARS Deep Throat. I'm sure a lot of you know already this is my favourite. I just think it suits me so well. It's just like a dusky pink colour. And on the cheeks, it just looks so nice. A lot of blushes that I've tried are so very powdery. NARS blushes aren't powdery. They're just very light pigmented blushes, which are just incredible. They're just beautiful. So that one has definitely been one of my favourites. And the other one is the Hourglass Luminous Flush Blush. I actually tried this a few months ago. I don't really like pink colours like this, but I actually tried this a few months ago, and I like glanced at myself in the mirror. I was like, oh my god, that is so nice. What is that? And I was thinking of what blush I used that day, and it was this. And yeah, it's just beautiful. It's such a beautiful glowy colour, and these white bits in the middle, if you just swirl it around together, it just looks incredible. So yeah, I really recommend that one. Now on to highlighter. I feel like highlighter has been like the craze this year. I absolutely love highlighter. I just think it's so beautiful. I do think sometimes when I have a spot or I have texture, I don't wear it because it can accentuate that. I do have texture around here, but obviously you wouldn't put highlighter there, so it's okay. But sometimes I have it up here, and if you put highlighter on, it can just accentuate that, so I don't always put it on. But the highlighters I've been loving this year, the first one is this one, the Tarte Skin Twinkle palette, and the shades in here are just so beautiful. This one especially, if I just hide that, this one especially, oh my god, it's so beautiful on the skin. It's just lovely. So that's that one. Then the next one is the MAC Soft and Gentle. I feel like everyone loves this one. I have it on today. I just feel like it's a very nice, subtle highlight shade. It's not too intense, which I really like. And again, it's not too powdery. All the highlighters that I've picked are very light pigmented ones, which I like. So yeah, MAC Soft and Gentle is another one of my faves. And then we have probably like my favourite one this year, which is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I've loved this for about a year now, or one or two years. But this highlight is just so beautiful. It's so pigmented. If you want a highlight that just goes bam, this one is like definitely for you. Eyeliner this year, my one has been the Laura Mercier Cream Eyeliner in Neon. This is just a beautiful, beautiful eyeliner. But my New Year's resolution is to, well, not, it's not like my New Year's resolution, but I really want to branch out into like the drugstore and see what ones they do, because I just think with an eyeliners and mascaras, you can't really, it's like you can't really not have a good one. Like it's just mascara or eyeliner. So I do want to try the Sigma one, but yeah, I've really been liking Laura Mercier this year. It's just such a good, nice, creamy eyeliner to work with. So yeah. But you just want to mention the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitters. I got these for Christmas, and oh my god, they are so good. I have this one, which is Glam Rock, in my inner corner today, and I also have it just like here on my eyeliner. I just think they're so nice to work with, and for cut creases, oh my god, they're so good, just because the tip is so thin. They're just so easy to work with, and I just think they're really, really good. And you don't need glitter glue because it's kind of like all mixed in together. So yeah, I would really recommend these two. For lashes, I think my favourite lashes this year has got to be the Red Cherry lashes in Wispy. They're not in here because they're on my eyes. This is what they look like. They are just so beautiful. They're so wispy and fluffy. And yeah, they're just so beautiful. And I love how the band is so thin. It just looks much more natural when the band's thin. So yeah, I've been really loving these. I'm just doing a little close-up so you can see them better. They're just so beautiful and wispy. And the next pair is the Huda Beauty lashes in Sasha. If you want a really dramatic, like, va-va-voom lash, then these are so beautiful. They're so easy to apply as well, like you don't have to fiddle around with them. Same with Red Cherry as well. They're just so easy to apply. They're beautiful, they stay on all day, and yeah, you can't really see them because I've used them, but that's kind of what they look like. They're just gorgeous. So finally on to lips. I feel like this year has been like the year of liquid lipsticks, so I will show you some of my favourites in a minute. I just want to mention first this By Terry Balm de Rose. Oh my god. If you have dry lips, this will literally save your life. My lips are so dry, especially in the winter. They're just so dry, and they even sometimes crack at the edges. This has saved me this year. Say it was more of a treatment than like a lip balm. I mean, by all means you can wear it under lipsticks, I do, and it just keeps my lips so moisturised all day, especially if you're wearing like a liquid lipstick. They're super matte. It just keeps them hydrated. But I tend to, at night, just lather so much all over my lips, everywhere. And in the morning, my lips are so soft, and they even like feel more bigger and plumper. But yeah, I got this one. This is like a tinted one. That's like a tinted orange. It's not really that vibrant of a colour, but under lipsticks or at night as a treatment, it's just beautiful. It is a very expensive lip balm. It's £40, but it's just incredible. So I highly recommend it if you have dry lips. And my favourite lip liner has definitely been this one. This is the MAC lip liner in Soar. This goes with every single lip colour I wear. It's just so good, and it applies so beautifully. It's like applying butter. It's just gorgeous. You can't really see the colour because it's like, it needs to be sharpened, but it's just like a really nice pink colour. It goes with every lipstick I have, and yeah, I love this. So good. For liquid lipsticks, I have 3 I want to mention. So I have the Jeffree Star liquid lip in I'm Nude. I don't wear this on its own because I'd look like a ghost, but over lipsticks, like darker lipsticks, like to make it like an ombre effect or to make them lighter, it's so good. Then I have this one, which I have on today. I actually have this one and this one. I have I'm Nude in like, I popped it in the middle just to make this one a little bit lighter. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte in, I believe this is Queen Bee. Such a beautiful like mauve shade. It's so nice. Mauve shades are my favourite types of lipsticks. And then also this is like one of my favourites ever. This is the Dose of Colours Bear With Me. And again, it's quite like a mauvey pinky shade. It's just so beautiful. So yeah, these liquid lipsticks are just gorgeous. And I will say, they're not drying at all. I've tried, what have I tried? I tried a liquid lipstick. I can't remember what brand it was from, but oh no, it was from Urban Decay, I think. Yeah, it was so dry, and like out through the day, my lips were literally flaking, like the product was flaking off because they're so dry. These don't flake off, which I love. They're so hydrating, but very matte, obviously because it's a liquid lipstick. But they're so good. And even though it hasn't been really a lipstick year for me, it's mainly been liquid lips. I have been loving this liquid, not liquid lipstick, this liquid from YSL, and I think this is a Kardashian lipstick, but this is in the shade or number 47, and it's just so beautiful. Watch it on the back of my hand because I don't know if you can see it that well, but they're quite sheer, very moisturising, but the colour is just absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. I feel like YSL lipsticks are like my favourite brand of lipsticks to wear. They're just so moisturising, so hydrating. The pigment is nice and sheer, so like if you're going for like an everyday no makeup look, they're really nice. So yeah. At the end of the video, that is everything I've been loving out for the year of 2016. I really enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll be filming more soon. I haven't been filming lately because I've just been working non-stop. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see next. So yeah, see you next video. Bye!